It's time for Next Step Monday as we look back on this past Sunday's sermon and jumpstart our week with a few thoughts. Here's Pastor Dave Pack.
It's good to be with you, Fremont family. On this Next Step Mondays, we look back to Genesis 2:18 through 25. The big idea we saw was this: God creates woman as an indispensable corresponding partner for the man, enabling them to do together what they could never do alone, thereby perfecting creation. Now, perhaps to our surprise, and maybe even dismay, for the first time, even in paradise, we're introduced to the words, it is not good. Now, that's surprising. And what's not good, in this case, is that the man is alone. But it's more than just, he's lonely and kind of feeling down for the day. No, Adam is unable to keep God's commands on his own. He needs a corresponding partner. For instance, in Genesis 1:28, he said, "Be fruitful and multiply, create in a lesser sense as I have created, and therefore image bearers will come from you and they will spread it on the earth." Well, Adam can't do this alone, and so he needs a partner. And so this word helper actually is the same word used to describe God himself. God is our help and shield. And so this is a very noble, honoring term. We even know in the New Testament, the word helper is referred to as the Holy Spirit. And this word kind of suitable for him really refers to a corresponding opposite, a like opposite. So on one hand, Adam needs a partner who is like him, so not like the animals, but he also needs a partner that is opposite him. And so here's the beauty, when he creates the woman, the two of them will now image God much more completely than either one of them could do on their own, and together they can begin to fulfill God's plans and purposes. And so we get down further, and God really, in this first marriage, creates this covenant, not a contract. So a contract is, I have a pest control company, but then I have another company that they have better prices and better service. Well, I'm leaving. Marriage is not a contract. It's a covenant. Covenants were made in blood. They are binding. And so God brings the woman to the man. He's kind of like the first father to walk his bride down the aisle, brings her to the man, and this marriage takes place in a covenant. And you think about it, it says they were naked and they were unashamed. They had complete security in the covenant of marriage. And that's what earthly marriage is meant to produce. It's a covenant. It's meant to produce security. If I'm having a bad day, I don't leave. It's not a contractual situation. So here's what I would encourage us to think about. This marriage is pointing to our ultimate marriage with Christ when he returns. And perhaps in the heat of the moment, we can feel very insecure about our relationship with him. We had a bad day. We slipped. We're struggling with the same sin. But you know how you spell love in the Bible? Covenant. You spell it with covenant. It means someone is going to stay even when I'm less than perfect. So I'd encourage us. That's what God has done for us as his bride. Let's reflect. Let's meditate and reflect on the fact that he has made a covenant with us. He will stay even when we're less than perfect. And let's just allow our hearts to be filled with gratitude for this. I'll be praying for you as we think about this promise this week.